Some people don't believe that man is inherently evil. They believe that when we do bad things, it's only because of our environment or our culture or other exterior issues that cause that bad behavior. That's not what the Bible teaches. The Bible teaches that man is not basically good, but rather that he's basically bad and he's sinful. Listen to this. We are sinners, we are not sinners because we sin, but rather we sin because we are sinners. Let me repeat that and think about it. We are not sinners because we sin, but rather we sin because we are sinners. It comes naturally. How did this all start? It's found right here in Genesis 3, starting in verse 1. Now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field, which the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman, has God indeed said, you shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, well, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, you shall not eat it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die. Then the serpent said to the woman, you shall not surely die. That's implied in the original Hebrew. For God knows that on the day you eat of it, your eyes will be open and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. When the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise, she took of the fruit and ate, and she gave to her husband with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves coverings. They heard the sound of the Lord walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord from among the trees of the garden. Verse 9, and the Lord called to Adam and said to him, where are you? And he said, I heard your voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself. And God said, who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree of which I commanded you that you should not eat? Then the man said, the woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave of me of the tree, and I ate. And the Lord said to the woman, what is this that you have done? The woman said, the serpent deceived me, and I ate.